All right, bring it on, squad. Give me a B. Give me an R. Give me an I. N. G. You just hit the mat with Center Stage, and today we're bringing all our spirit, all our sass, and all our flips to the competitive world of Bring It On, the musical. From the hallways of Truman High to the unexpected challenges of Jackson, this musical isn't just about pom-poms and perfect routines. It's about navigating fierce rivalries, forging unlikely friendships, and discovering what it truly means to belong. So stretch it out, guys, get ready to stunt, and let's go! Bring It On the Musical is a musical with music by Tom Kitt and Lin-Manuel Miranda, lyrics by Amanda Green and Miranda, and a book by Jeff Whitty. Now, the musical, loosely based on the 2000 film of the same name, focuses on the competitive world of cheerleading and over-the-top team rivalries. Now, the show had its world premiere in January of 2011 at the Alliance Theater in Atlanta. The original cast featured Amanda Laverne, Tony-winning actress and original star of Tina, the Tina Turner musical, Miss Adrienne Warren, as well as many cheerleaders from across the country who were selected in collaboration with American cheerleading company Varsity. Now, after its premiere, the musical embarked on a national tour in November of 2011, starting at the Manson Theater in Los Angeles. New cast members for the tour were Tony-nominated actress, singer, and dancer Taylor Louderman, and stage and television actress Ellie McLemore. Now, fun fact, the cast of the show took part in a celebration to kick off the start of the national tour, featuring performances from the show as well as cheer and dance squads from across the country taking part in the competition. By August of 2012, the cast of cheerleaders and legendary cheer squads welcomed Broadway audiences to the St. James Theater, showcasing their talents and killer instincts, proving this is what they were born to do. The cast was made up of the entire touring production, extending its run on Broadway and closing after 173 performances in December of 2012. Now, fun fact here, Bring It On was the first Broadway musical to feature a transgendered high school character. La Cienega, originally played by Gregory Haney. Book writer Jeff Whitty said, "In creating a universe of characters, I always try to find as many differing perspectives as possible. Because, let's face it, that's where comedy comes from most often." Now, due to the many complex cheerleading routines in the show, about half of the cast of the Broadway musical were actual cheerleaders and not musical theater performers. The cheerleading competition company Varsity Spirit was involved in the musical, and if you actually look very closely, a Varsity Nationals banner hangs during the national competition scenes at the end of the second act. By January of 2020, a UK tour of Bring It On the musical was announced. However, as we know, the production would be postponed to 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The show then moved to the Queen Elizabeth Hall and London's South Bank Centre by December of 2022. The show was scheduled to tour 17 cities in the UK, but the impact of self-isolation requirements among cast members resulted in 13 London shows being cancelled and made the tour financially unsustainable. In May of this year, Bring It On the musical had its Canadian regional premiere at the Globe Theatre in Regina, Saskatchewan. The new creative team included Canadian writer and artistic director Jennifer Bruin, two-time Sterling Award winner Julio Fuentes as choreographer, and Mateo Chavez Lewis as musical director. And as we stick the landing on our discussion of Bring It On the musical, we're reminded that true championship isn't just about trophies and perfect routines. It's about the connections we make, the challenges we overcome, and the genuine spirit that we bring to each and every performance. This musical beautifully showcases the dedication, the drama, and the surprisingly deep heart within the world of competitive cheerleading. It's a vibrant, exhilarating show that cheers for authenticity, teamwork, and the courage to find your own spotlight. Whether you're a jock, a nerd, or somewhere in between, Bring It On reminds us all that when you truly believe in yourself and your squad, anything is possible. Folks, until our next theatrical adventure, remember to always bring your A game. All right, guys, let's do this routine one more time. My spirit is 90% caffeine, 10% glitter, and 100% ready for a nap. Don't worry, I won't drop you. My coffee, however, that's a different story. You all know my motto: when in doubt, cheer it out.